Hello everyone, my name is Iftekhar Ahmed, and in this short presentation, I'll be discussing my analysis of a recent article titled The Escalating Risks of Ignoring Data Governance in 2025. Lessons from Recent Failures, written by Douglas J. Olson and published on Medium in February 2025. This article directly relates to the key topics we have covered in Module 2 of IT 6001, particularly focusing on data governance, IT governance, regulatory compliance, and cybersecurity. Olson's article emphasizes that in 2025, the consequences of weak or non-existent data governance have become more severe than ever. He argues that while organizations understand that data is valuable asset, many still treat governance as an afterthought. The author points out several major risks that arise from this neglect. Regulatory fines, for example, he references the large 1.2 billion fine against Meta in 2022 for data transfer violations under the GDPR, operational disruptions such as inaccurate data reporting and flawed business decisions, reputational harm as customer and investors increasingly expect organizations to handle data responsibly. Also explains how emerging technologies like AI and machine learning make proper data governance even more critical. These technologies rely heavily on high quality, well managed data, and poor governance can lead to bias, security vulnerabilities, and loss of trust. He concludes with a strong call to action. Organizations must move data governance from being a nice to have to being a strategic necessity that is integrated into overall risk management, compliance, and business strategy. So the article connects directly to several core concepts we have explored in Module 2 of IT 6001. First, it reinforces the idea that data governance is essential to maintaining data quality and integrity. In our module, we discussed how proper governance defines ownership, stewardship policies, and procedures that ensure data is accurate, secure, and available. Alson's examples show exactly what happens when those elements are missing. Second, article ties into IT governance. Aligning IT strategy with organizational goals also suggests that governance should not sit only within the IT department. It must be led by executives and embedded into companies' strategic frameworks. This mirrors the COVID and ISO IEC 27001 frameworks we studied, which emphasize alignment, accountability, and control. Third, there is a strong connection to regulatory compliance and privacy. The article highlights how global regulations like GDPR and CCPA demand transparency and accountability. Poor governance leads not just to compliance failures, but to a loss of public trust, something that can be even more damaging than fines. Finally, the article relates closely to cybersecurity. Weak governance creates opportunities for cyber threats by leaving data unclassified, uncontrolled, and exposed. By establishing clear governance structures, defining who owns the data, who can access it, and how it's protected, organizations reduce their risk of breaches and data loss. From this article, my biggest takeaway is that data governance is now a critical component of business resilience. It's no longer a technical issue, it's a strategic issue that affects every department. The article's examples and warnings help reinforce the theoretical frameworks we have learned, showing that without proper governance, even large organizations can face operational chaos, financial penalties, and reputational damage. Personally, I found this topic highly relevant because it demonstrates how governance connects technology, policies, and ethics, ensuring that organizations handle data responsibly in a digital world where trust is currency. To conclude, Olson's article clearly illustrates why strong data governance must be a top priority in 2025 and beyond. It ties together the principles of IT governance, compliance, cybersecurity, and digital trust, all core themes from our Module 2 studies. Thank you for listening. My name is Iftekhar Ahmed, and that was my analysis of the escalating risks of ignoring data governance in 2025. Thank you very much.